morning and welcome back. It is week 1 of my mini series of documenting all of my journey. So it is Monday the 18th of May and I'm just getting ready for work. I had the worst night's sleep last night that I've had in months. I went to sleep at about 4:45 and my alarm went off at 6. So yeah, I've had to put a lot of makeup on to try and cover up the bags because I have 3 meetings today in work. But yes, I have just prepped all of my food for the day, so I thought I'd show you. So obviously I've got a cup of coffee and a coffee to take to work, and then I have got fat-free Greek yogurt, honey and a banana for my breakfast. For lunch I've used my leftover roast chicken from yesterday and made a sourdough chicken mayo sandwich. I've got an apple, some crisps and a snack raisin bar for just in throughout the day if I get hungry, and obviously my Stanley. So that is everything. I think I'll do it like this because obviously it's pretty hard to film in work. But yeah, that's everything I'm having, and I'm gonna start my 5k journey today as well when I get home from work, so we shall see how that goes on 2 hours sleep. But yeah, I will see you when I get home from work. Hello, it is dinner time and I have had my sandwich and I was dying for a coffee because I am so tired. I mean, 2 hours sleep, come on, I needed a coffee. So I treated myself to a small iced latte with skim milk and caramel syrup, and it is 10 out of 10. You know when you just need it. I've thought about it all morning in my meetings, so I had enough coffee. I have just got home from work. It's just gone 5 o'clock and I'm starving. So I didn't end up having some of my snacks because I just wasn't hungry. So tea is these that are new from Morrison's. So it was like a chicken meal deal and it's piri piri chicken breast. So it's all like marinated already. It actually looks really nice. It looks like the M&S ones. So we're gonna have that with, it did come with French fries, but I think we're going to have it with rice and veg instead. Just because I fancy rice, I don't really fancy chips tonight. So yes, that's what we're going to have. I will show you me plating it up. And then I've got to try and force myself tonight to go on my first run of couch to 5k, and I think I'm going to skip like the first week or so because it's just a lot of walking and I feel like I can do that. So I might start from week 2 instead, but wish me luck because I have no motivation. I'm so tired, but needs must. And I've decided to just not even use the Couch 5k app. I'm just going to run and see how far I can run and then improve on it every single time I go. So wish me luck. I have literally done not even half a kilometre. Oh, I'm dying. I've just done half a kilometre and I have had to stop because I'm so out of breath. I'm going to start again in a minute, but Jesus, I didn't think I was this unfit. I'm back. That was hard, but I'm glad that I've just started. So I managed to do 1.4k. I know it's not a lot, but I feel so proud of myself for doing it. I did 1.4k in 14.5 minutes exactly. That to some people will probably make them laugh, and I get that, but I'm really proud of myself, seeing as though I've not ran for years. But so yeah, I'm very happy with myself. Hopefully now in the near future I will be running a 5k and running a charity race to raise some money. But yeah, follow my journey, because I am going to make sure that I can run a 5k, and you never know, maybe one day I'll run a 10k. But yeah, I'm just really happy and just feel really good that I just got out and did the first one, because I feel like I can just build on that 1.4k now, and yeah, just build it up slowly so I still enjoy it. One thing I was going to ask is, I feel like when I was running, my left foot, like the arch of my foot, felt like it was dropping. I wasn't wearing proper running trainers, I was wearing like my gym Nike trainers. So if anybody can recommend some good running trainers for beginners that are not going to break the bank, because I'm not paying over £100 for a pair of trainers when, yeah, I'm just not doing it. Maybe one day, maybe I'll treat myself to some when I can run 5k, but for now I just need some that are gonna like support my feet and my knees and all of that kind of jazz. So please let me know if you have any favourites, and also if you've got any tips for beginners who are running, drop them down in the comments, because I need all the help I can get. But yeah, I am so happy with that. I'm just going to go and grab a shower now and then chill for the rest of the night, and I cannot wait. Good morning. I am up and ready and just so ready to start a new day. Don't know why, I think I just had a better sleep last night and I'm in a much better mood. But I am up, I'm working from home today because it's a Tuesday, and I'm just about to make myself a cup of coffee. Not had one yet, and it is 5 to 8, so I need one because I cannot function without coffee in the morning, as bad as that is. But I will just never be one of these people that has to wait to have a coffee because they won't have it first thing on an empty stomach. Can't do it. Might be healthy, but I give up enough for my health, so yes. But anyway, I am just gonna make this coffee, and then what I always do is I track my evening meal and my snacks for the evening in the morning, because obviously I plan like full-on meals for the evening. So I track them in my Calorie app, and then I can kind of work the rest of the calories throughout the day. I've just found that always works for me, because then I know that I'm having a solid meal in the evening that I've planned. Don't waste money because I've done a meal plan, I'm eating it, and I just kind of know how many calories I have then for the rest of the day, which just really works for me. The Calorie app I use, I can't remember if I've told you this before, but I use NutriCheck. I used MyFitnessPal for a couple of weeks right at the beginning of my calorie counting journey, and I hated it. It just wasn't for me. NutriCheck is just so much easier because it has the pictures of things. The layout is just so much cleaner and nicer. And yeah, it's just a lot easier to navigate. I think I pay $3.99 a month for a yearly subscription. It's like £30. So it's definitely worth it. It's definitely something that's really helped keep me on track, and you can track all of your goals on it. So highly recommend if you're looking for a calorie app to use. I know there's a lot around. Some of them aren't great. Some of them are used by a lot of people, but I don't think they are as user friendly as NutriCheck. But yes, I'm just going to make a coffee, and then I will crack on with work, and then I will see you at about 10:30 when I start getting hungry and want some breakfast. This morning has gone so slow, but I have just realised, to be fair, I just got engrossed in my work, and I've realised that it's like 22:11 and I've not eaten anything yet. So we are going to make a yogurt bowl because I'm actually getting pretty hungry now, and I'm going to have another coffee because why bloody not? But yeah. make this and then I will show you. Here is breakfast. So I've got a cup of tea, I've got a cup of coffee, then I've got Greek yogurt, honey, bananas and strawberries. Just eating my breakfast, and just a little update. I thought my legs would be so sore today, obviously from my first run last night, but they actually feel all right. They feel a little bit tight at the top, but other than that, I was honestly thinking that I'd wake up and wouldn't be able to even walk, so I'm happy about that. But yes, I just had my breakfast. I'm absolutely stuffed. I just had the Greek yogurt, what I showed you, and I'm so full, which is a good thing. But yeah, I am gonna crack on with some work now, so I'll see you at lunchtime. So it was supposed to be a really nice omelette, but it just fell apart a bit, and some hash browns. Just having a little afternoon snack while I finish my work for the day. These are my favourite, love them, and a coffee of course. Hello, so I've been a bit MIA on here this afternoon, but after work we went to Nando's for tea because Ant's been ill for like the last week, and he's literally, sorry about my hair, I don't know what's going on. He's been really ill and he's literally not eating anything, and we just fancied a Nando's. So obviously you can really adapt it to your calories in there. So I had chicken, rice and chips, and it all fit in my calories, so perfect. And there was a JD while we were there, so looking for trainers because those trainers that I used yesterday just were not suitable. Like, it really did hurt when I was running. So we thought, what's going to keep me motivated? New trainers that I have to pay for. So I don't actually know how you say it. Hoka, I don't know, but I treated myself, well, me and Ant treated me to the most ugly pair of trainers you will ever see, but also the comfiest. They felt really nice when I tried them on. They're just a bit, the colours aren't great, but I'm excited to wear them. They're just so comfy. How cute. My first pair of real running trainers, and I feel like I have to run now. So yeah, I really like them, but I'm going to go for a run now because I had my tea about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. So I feel like I'm ready before it goes dark. So yes, let's go. My legs look so funny in these, but honestly, they're so comfy. Like, they're so ugly, yet so bloody comfy. So let's go. I have just done 2k without stopping. Look at all my veins sticking out my head. I can't believe I did that. The trainer's held up. My legs feel like jelly though. They're like hard, but feel like jelly at the same time. But I can't believe I did 2k on my second run. I'm so chuffed with that. Happy days. morning. It is finally Wednesday, halfway through the week, and I had a terrible sleep again. I just can't get comfy at the minute and I feel so rubbish. But anyway, I've got my coffee to try and wake me up a bit. I'm going for some water and I've just prepped all of my lunch for work. So normally I don't actually show you like what I have in the week because it's pretty boring. Obviously, with being at work, it's quite hard to prepare really good, wholesome, nutritious meals. I do need to get better on lunches. I think I need to start meal prepping for a couple of days, but I've not done that today. So I will show you what I've got and then I'll show you some of it in work when it's assembled because I've kind of just got all little bits and bobs at the minute. But yeah, I will show you now and then I will probably see you in work at some point. Lunch for today. So we've got Greek yogurt, honey, strawberries and a banana for breakfast. And then I've got a big piece of sourdough with some butter, cucumber and this chive cottage cheese. I'll weigh that out at work. And then for snacks, I've got some crisps, a malt loaf and some grapes. And that should see me through until tea time. I am just sitting outside the dentist waiting for Anne, but it's Thursday morning and I feel like I've not spoke to you for a few days on this vlog, but life has just been very busy. I have just been here, there and everywhere, so I've just been filming my food and we're going to edit it all together. But I'm just having a coffee, homemade coffee, because I really need to rein it in with spending money on takeaway coffee. But obviously you'll have seen that I went on a second run this week and managed 2k, and then last night my legs were so sore and I just thought, do you know what, I need to just have a bit of a break. I don't want to get to a point where I'm like hurting and I don't enjoy it. So I had a break last night, but I'm going to get back to it today because my legs definitely feel much better. But yeah, it's a busy day today. I'm just, like I said, I'm at the dentist. I've just nipped out from work. And then I've got a really busy day in work, so it's kind of been a day of just having like convenience foods for my lunch, which is fine because I only do it maybe once to twice a week when I know I've got really busy days and I can't faff around making sourdough and eggs and all that kind of jazz. So I will show you what I've got when I get back to work. And yes, and then I will see you at tea time. Again, it's just a night of using up. I think I've got some chicken in the fridge, so it's just going to be an easy tea. But yes, this is real life. Some people don't have the what's it called, like the gift, whatever it is, of being at home and be able to prep everything from scratch. A lot of people do work from the office like me, or are on the road, or you know, can't be at home for meal times. So this is how it is sometimes, and that's absolutely fine. It's all about living a healthy, balanced life. That's what I always say anyway. So, you know, a day of eating a bit of convenience food isn't going to be too bad. So yes, that's where I'm at, and I will see you at lunchtime. Hello, so I am just editing the last vlog and I realised that I just didn't film the whole of Friday's food, but basically I just had yoghurt and fruit and then I went to Wales for the weekend. So as you can imagine, it was fish and chips and not very healthy food. But anyway, I feel like this vlog, what I am editing now, is could have been better, but I'm so busy all the time, and I really want to film all of my food and like my whole journey, and I'm definitely going to make a conscious effort to just try and be even better, but it's just hard when you work full-time as well. And yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, it's now Sunday and back from Wales, obviously done a food shop, and I'm gonna try and prep my lunches every night this week as well, so I'm not doing it in the morning, and hopefully then I can have a bit more of a healthy lunch rather than relying on convenience foods and, you know, just having something that doesn't have a lot of nutrients. Yeah, so I'm gonna attempt to meal prep, and I'm gonna go on a run tonight, and I just need to keep in the groove with that because it is so hard, but I know I'll feel amazing once I get a lot fitter. So there's that, and we will move into week 2 tomorrow, and hopefully it will be a bit more exciting than this vlog, and hopefully stick with me because, like I said, it is just so hard to film everything and keep it exciting when you work full-time in the office, but I will try. And yeah, hopefully this video just gives you a bit of inspiration, a bit of ideas for food and all that jazz. And yes, I shall see you next Sunday.